What is going on, guys? My name is Kyle, aka the FM Guru, and this is another episode of my Dnipro Mogilev Battle of Belarus series. And since the last video, quite a lot of things have happened for Dnipro Mogilev. I've finished the second season, and we have ended up surviving in the highest league, which was a fantastic achievement by all concerned. Comfortable finish in the end. A bit disappointed that we could not achieve higher position than 7th, as we were how tight it was there at the end, 5 points off potential 4th. But yeah, Shakhtar Soligorsk won the league. Dinamo Minsk, Bate, Belshina, Slavia Mazern, Gomel, Dnipro Mogilev, Torpedo Zdeno, Zeman Grodno, Brest, Minsk and Naftan finishing last, despite the fact that they were first at midway through the season. So this tells you how close this league was overall. And if I could say anything about us over this season, was the amount of goals we scored was very low, the second lowest in the league, but we conceded the least, which was very key in our success, which was the whole point of what I was doing at the start. But my tactics was a case of just trying to keep it tight at the back. This was the tactics I was playing during the season. We had very weak CAMs and just very weak attacking midfielders in general. I just thought we'd take advantage of it. We had two strong wingers, and we had a core of the team here that was very strong. We had strong centre backs and strong CDMs, and I just thought we'd exploit that and we'd just play attacking, but we'd sit deep, and that seemed to work very well. Just to go over transfers, we got double our wage budget, as some of you saw on FMCV as I posted. We doubled our wage budget to 12 grand for the entire team, which is massive, and as such we have decided to splash the cash. The one disappointing thing was Anton Matvienko, our best player, left on a free transfer to Bate as a result of not being able to agree terms with him. We were still reasonably secure financially, but we just couldn't offer him the deal he wanted. Unfortunate really, and we ended up having to lose him. But as a result of that, we have ended up opening a few doors to other players. Pavel Kruk, centre back, got him on a free transfer, has under 21 caps, 15 of those. Looks like a decent player overall for the team. I see his report 3.5, which is already the best centre back we have. Fantastic. And then this man, Stanislav Stazanovic, 22 years old, under 21 caps for Belarus again. Another solid player. He was on loan here last season, and I'm just amazed we actually managed to end up getting him. He was a very solid player overall for the team. Surprised that they were willing to sell. Fantastic potential, good ability there right now. One to definitely look at. Maxim Vitas, I just got as a left back for 40k or so, I believe it was there. 3 stars. Just needed a left back, and I needed someone who'd also be willing to play on the wings as well. Just thought it was a decent signing overall. Edward Chunovsky from Bate on loan. Another player just thought we'd get just to compensate for the lack of wings, as we've lost a couple of players here and there, and he can also play in the centre. Play overall there. Just thought it was very versatile. 2 stars, not too bad there at all. Sergei Matviev from Naftan, 275k. Technically it was just on an approach to sign basis, but signed him. 5-star potential. I just think he looks very, very good indeed. Great potential, like work rate. Long shots pretty decent indeed. Passing, I just think worth a gamble. Already, I think our 3rd or 4th best left midfielder. I'm definitely going to give him some action this season and hope that pays off. Dimitri Dedush, centre defender. Very impressed by his determination, work rate, jumping, stamina, basically physical attributes there. Needs to work on his technical a bit more, but he's 17 years old. Definitely one to look at. 4.5-star potential. Just basically trying to invest in the youth in this and see how we can do. The next thing to do is kind of find the next big Belarusian player, the next Alexander Hleb or so on. Next thing I have to talk about is my FM series that I'm coming up with. I'm not sure if it's going to be a mini series or just a main series. Yeah, it's going to be FM versus FIFA. Myself versus Mr. Hugo Dudo, aka Alex FM Bowden. And that will be an interesting one. I will explain that already on Facebook, where it's going to be, we've both decided on the same team, agreed to use the same tactics, i.e. formation and so on, and we've agreed to sign the same players. So I'm probably going to go with players that are more, how would you say, known on FM for their exploits, like Wellington Nem or Adrian or so on. So we're going to pick players like that, and we're going to see how these players develop over the season, how the team goes over the season with these same tactics and the same fixtures and such, and see how they differ and how similar they are and how much they differ at the end of the season. So I think that's an interesting project, and I look forward to doing that with Alex. He's a great lad, and hopefully we can provide an interesting series for you all. So that is just that series. Dinner Muglev looking very strong at the moment. I was questioning its future a couple of weeks ago, but this season is probably giving it a new lease of life. I'm really enjoying these new regens, really enjoying the potential this team has. Look at the potential of some of these players, just looking very solid overall. More focused on the youth than the present in some respects. I think in 2 or 3 years, sound a bit like Arsene Wenger at this stage, and in 2 or 3 years this team will be challenging for the league with the youth players we have, so long as we don't lose them. But we've gone up from a potential 11th in the press's eyes, to looking at a potential 5th, which would be very solid indeed. And as you see there, season ticket holders 1900 from last season, looking like it's going to get to 2200 this season, which would be absolutely fantastic. Finances are okay. We're just looking very solid overall, looking like we're going to be challenging for a top 5 place this season, which would be I'd be very happy with indeed. I'll be hoping for the season after next that we'll be challenging for the league championship, and hopefully after that we can start building towards qualifying for the Champions League. And that would be the main aim. That is the aim of this, to win the Champions League with only Belarusian players. That's all you see here, Belarusian players. And 1 or 2 look very, very decent indeed. So that has been me for today. This has been Cathal, aka the FM Guru, just talking about signings and my series with Mr. Hugo Dudo, FM versus FIFA. Please, if you liked the video, please leave a like or dislike, depending on how you found my video. Comment for any feedback. I'd appreciate any feedback, so please leave your suggestions in the comment section below as what I can do to improve these videos, what I can do for these series, what I can do to make it more interesting for you. Series suggestions are helpful as well, so I'd appreciate those. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.